as Ad Infinitum, where we are back here.
I'm back.
Okay, it did. Welcome back. I thought I fucked up. But I indeed did not. Because the objectives when I reloaded, because I had to split up into 2 episodes, it got messed up with the objectives, so it reset to the basement. And then using this, you locate the face, and then I just guessed, because how it goes, it's 22, 4, 8, and I knew there was a reason they had to move the ladder. I just was guessing though. But all well that ends well. We'll just catch our breath. And let's go.
You're no son of mine. You're a disgrace to this family. You perverts are driving our nation to ruin.
Carl, don't. Nothing happened.
War is coming, and you're going to die. Look at yourselves. You're not men.
We're not men. Maybe, here's a thought, because we're kids. Also, it's odd how many fucking crow feathers there are. I remember how much time you watched your brother spend with his pigeons. He could pigeons, he could watch them soar for hours. Page from the encyclopedia, cuckoos do not brood themselves. Instead, they usually lay eggs one at a time in their nest of other birds, taking one of the original eggs in return, which then they often devour. Certain species lay their eggs in nests of smaller birds. In such case, the raising of the cuckoo frequently leads to the deaths of the mother's true chicks. The young cuckoo grows quickly and requires large quantities of food, which it steals from the legitimate chicks before throwing them out of the nest. Despite this, the parents will still sacrifice everything to keep it fed. Kind of metal, honestly. The reign of cuckoo birds and pigeons. What is our objective? Find out what's happening in the attic. You know what, fair. I'm guessing we have to go up there. Or in there. Or both. I don't like how these are laying down. I'm guessing we have to go in there, so I'm gonna go up here. Or it might be split. Probably not, but anyways. You caught them before he could finish. Okay.
Nothing happened. Did it, Johannes? Tell him. Christian?
You've got no idea who I am.
Paul did the right thing telling us what you were doing up here. Look at you, a pair of filthy strumpets! You repulse me, the pair of you. Get out! Get out of my house!
Everything here is how he left it 5 years ago. So, was he... Was he fucking? Or, like, what was he doing? Were his parents mad that he was making paintings? Let's read the note. Dear Johannes, they say when the war is over, they say the war will be over before the first leaves fall. Won't that be grand? The others at the cafe said you enlisted too. How marvelous. You'll still be able to move out from home once we have emerged victorious. We'll meet again at the front as comrades fighting for the fatherland. Your father was right. What happened between us and the addict was just childish games, wasn't it? Is Johannes gay? Confirmed? I'm now stuck up here. Yep. That's what I meant to do. The music stopped. The door closed.
The thing that has returned to me is not Johannes. It is a cuckoo, come to sit in his nest. A cuckoo, that's what it is. It sits up there in the attic and expects me to cater to its every whim. Just like he used to be. Carl's father. Perhaps it is Carl's father. Torturing me still. He refuses to remain dead.
Yeah. I think man's had a pigeon obsession. This fucking hell. Oh, the paint is still fresh, but it can't be. There's something else up here in the attic. The smell of paint makes you feel sick. You plead to finally wake up and be let out of this nightmare. This is just a nightmare. You don't want to know what is behind that door. What if it is him? What if he's still alive? What if I just don't? But... Bird. Hospital. Fuck it, we'll do this one too. If I knew what I was doing in the last episode, I could have finished it, but that was my fault. Oops. That's what you fucking deserve. What the fuck is this place? No flashlight, I guess. Aye, we have bodies. I don't know why we need to go in the generator, but I don't think that's it. I think that should be higher, but I don't know. So everybody's dead besides me. That's what it looks like. I was not expecting a bird, though. That was the last thing I was expecting. Dear nurses, the way some of the fallen soldiers responded to this morning's inspection, to their wounds, is a great annoyance to me. The medical recovery process is a part of their military duty. This embarrassment is childish and must be exercised from the patient. Dr. Eisenbrecht. Or Eisen something, I didn't read it.
Is that you in the plane pool? Oh, you want to fly high, huh? Look. I'm the bird. I'll fly with you. We can fly wherever we want together.
Well, why did he hang up? Why did he hang it up in the barracks? Or the nurse's office? Who are we? I'm guessing the dynamo is broken. I'm just gonna guess. I don't like that sound. I don't even know if you heard it, but fuck that. Am I supposed to have a light here? I feel like I should, but I don't. Also, what the fuck is this place? I'll answer the phone. I just don't like it ringing. Keys assign the patient's lockers according to the patient numbers as soon as they are conscious. It shall be the patient's duty to remember these numbers. The patient files must be kept under lock and key at all times. They must not be allowed to fall in the patient's hands again. In addition, soldiers whose mental competence has been largely restored should be assigned simple tasks within the clinic. The patients in question must be provided with the keys for said tasks. The soldiers shall be responsible for any and all keys given to them. Sick. Note to self, do not forget to lock the patient files away in the office. Dr. Eisenberth will be furious with Nurse Emma, which she forgot last time. Perhaps I should not have reported her. Emma has not been back to work since she called into his office. She did. She probably doesn't dare face the doctor again. This is... shoot. Power's out. If you should follow these cables. This is literally where I was. I do have a flashlight. It just sucks ace. I've taken care of the matter with Nurse Emma. Patient 27 gave me a hand. Junior Dr. Lau woke up yesterday. He was a strong young man. He already asked for more prosthesis. Sick. I should really stop doing that. A small key with a number engraved on it, 28. Dear Emma, today Dr. Eisenberg started to force me to cut off her soldier's healthy legs. I refuse. Eisenbarth did the deed himself, glaring at me the whole time. He did not even sterilize the surgical instruments. He ordered me to report to his office later. The head nurse says we can talk it over and settle the matter. I hope she was right. Huh. I kind of want to leave it for next episode, I'm gonna be honest. But I also don't see. Fritz Henning, rank Gefretor, infantry regiment, no, illegible, battalion number, illegible, company under Lieutenant von Schmidt. Symptoms, dead body brought in with heavy blood loss, left calf and arm ruptured by explosive shell. Initial treatment consisted of amputation at the thigh using the Pirogov method. The patient revived after 3 days. Diagnosis, male hysteria. In addition to the unexpected disorientation, the patient made disrespectful remarks about her Kaiser. Crying fits, infantile mind explains failure as a frontline soldier, and lack of national pride. Recommendation: no improvement following electrical induction. Terminate treatment. Patient to be referred to hospice. Locker to be cleaned out. Otto Feldwebel. Same thing. Fractured skull. Mellinger. Patient revived after 2 days. Despite 1 peak of pain therapy, patient still complained of headaches, draining of the cerebral spinal fluid, and removed. I don't think this is legal. And the removal of the affected regions of the skull and brain led to immediate improvement. Recommendations: now fit for battle. Following further adjustments, send back to the front line. It says okay, we got 4 more. It's the same thing. No. Same thing up here. Symptoms: epilepsy, bedwetting. In spite of reanimation, patient remains in a lethargic state. displays a tendency towards necrotic trembling and bladder voiding disorder. Neurosis manifests as constant and hysterical shaking of the head and nervous twitching of the limbs. Male hysteria and cowardice. Recommendation: amputation of the arms and legs. Complete dehydration. Will not be fit for battle. General neurological shocks. Patient complains of sleeplessness, stomach problems, and loss of hearing. Following day spent under fire from shells and death. Diagnosed a coward and malinger. Both of the patients feigned symptoms and his suicide on the Western Front as a result of cowardice. Some initial success achieved by applying sleep deprivation, acoustic trauma, and regular doses of vinegar in order to physically induce the symptoms the patient claimed to experience. Patient is compliant. He will be fit for battle. Max Schmide. Same thing up here. Mental deficiency. Patient was buried under soil and rubble for several days prior to death and exhibited lethargic behavior ever since. Patient appears to be dull-witted. Remarks in file indicate that the soldier fell asleep several times while on night watch. Diagnosis: cowardice, sleep deprivation, and removal of the eyelids have not produced the desired results. Okay. Terminate treatment. Patient is referred to hospice. Not going to be cleaned out. Patient is the brother of Lieutenant von Schmidt, Johannes. Infected wounds. Burns all over body. Left arm severed. Gone. Left arm? Nothing about it. Patient was the only one of his company delivered alive. Body and face disfigured by shrapnel and barbed wire. Diagnosis: pervision, cowardice. Despite coming from a noble line, the patient has hoped to avoid conscription. Injuries probably result of attempted suicide. Reports received of sexual perversion in the past. Due to the patient's heritage, a completely new course of treatment must be devised. This is of the utmost priority. Head nurse ordered me to sweep the floor in the maintenance room. Grateful to be of her service, my new legs throb with pain and pride. The droning of the machines remind me of the cannon that tore me away from the front. We are all comrades here. Everyone has fallen and yet risen again, just like me. Hope we can all experience our baptism of fire together soon. P.S. I'm keeping the key to the maintenance room in my locker, numbered 82, where the combination is my two best comrades. Fuck. It was... I think it was Hubert Otto. So 20. And then... I don't know. We're gonna have to find that out. Where's number 82? I hate that you just start running all of a sudden. Like, I gotta go. Bye. But we will figure that out in the next episode. I have lied. But I don't know. I think it's gonna start ramping. So I'm gonna cut it here and leave it off in the next episode. Where we gonna do this, find locker 82, which I'm guessing is over here, which means we gotta that door and a bunch of other shit. So stay tuned. I should be up in 2 days. And until then, have a good one.